The Pokemon series is one of the largest video game franchises to ever exist. Spanning through the toys, anime, movie, and video game markets, Pokemon has taken over the world. It's with that said that the newest entries for the series, Pokemon Let's Go Pikachu and Eevee, proved to be polarizing for some players that grew up playing Pokemon. It all starts with this man, Junichi Masuda, one of the board members at Game Freak. Since 1989, Masuda has worked a number of different roles for the Pokemon series. He was the composer for Pokemon Yellow, the producer for Pokemon Black and White 2, and now he's the director for Pokemon Let's Go Pikachu and Eevee. Prior to this, he had worked as a composer for Pokemon Go and the director for Pokemon X and Y. With his work on Pokemon Let's Go Pikachu and Eevee, he wanted to create something that not only celebrated the 20th anniversary of Pokemon Yellow, but something that would captivate kids who weren't old enough to have their own smartphone and thus couldn't play Pokemon Go alone. Pokemon Yellow seemed like the perfect introduction to the Pokemon series. It included Pikachu, the mascot for the series so far, and Team Rocket, who has been pretty much omnipresent throughout the anime. The biggest hurdle for this new creation would be making a game that creates a great introduction to the Pokemon series for a wide audience while also taking advantage of the new hardware, the Nintendo Switch. Being a device that could be played at home and on the go, while also introducing new tools like single Joy-Con play and Bluetooth support, the Nintendo Switch offered a variety of new factors for the Pokemon series. Masuda saw this as a challenge, but one that could work in favor of making the series the most accessible it's ever been. With the addition of Bluetooth, players could natively connect to Pokemon Go and see their efforts in the real world be represented in Let's Go. Likewise, with the introduction of the Pokeball Plus accessory, players would be able to continue the success that the Pokewalker started, further adding on to the symbiotic relationship between Pokemon Go and Let's Go. In regards to being able to play in the living room where even those who aren't playing will be able to see and hear what's happening in the game, Masuda wanted to find ways to integrate them into the gameplay or at least cater to them in some way. This is also why you can now do co-op in Pokemon Let's Go and play with the single Joy-Con controller, further decreasing the learning curve to be able to play. Even the remix choices for the music were thought out. In comparison to handheld mode where one could easily pop in a pair of headphones or mute the music, it's not as common to mute your TV for just loud music. As a result, Masuda carefully tried to create rearranged versions of the Kanto region music that wouldn't be polarizing to people just in the room watching the gameplay. While ultimately Pokemon Let's Go is aimed at being an introduction to the world of Pokemon for those that haven't dipped their toes into the series or have only been playing Pokemon Go, there's still some catering to the traditional fans of the RPGs. Master Trainers were created just for those fans, a new form of post-game content to bring on new challenges. Find your favorite Pokemon, whether it's a Charmander, Bulbasaur, or a Squirtle, just to name a few, and train them to take on the master of that Pokemon, earning the title for yourself. Despite the changes to the capture system, catch bonuses are still here with the original challenge of collecting all 151 Kanto Pokemon. Sure, the new motion control capture system isn't for everyone, but some of the elements made for broader audiences actually worked out in favor of the traditional players too. Being able to see which Pokemon is out in the wild as well as just having your partner Pokemon replace HMs takes away a lot of the clutter of the original Pokemon games. In those aspects, Let's Go doesn't just make the game easier for wider audiences, but makes it better for all audiences. Interesting enough, while Masuda has played a large role in the Pokemon series so far, he also sees this as his last director role for a Pokemon game. He wants to leave it to the younger generation at Game Freak to take on the development and introduce new ideas to the series. With that in mind, it'll be interesting to see just how the new 2019 Pokemon RPG turns out. What aspects from Pokemon Let's Go will it adopt, and what changes will it bring along with it? Who's in charge of this new project and what the main goal for it is still a mystery. Only time will tell, but I'm sure we'll see some elements of Junichi Masuda's influence in it too. Thank you all for watching this video. It's something new for my channel and something I want to further develop. It's sort of like a mix between a documentary and an editorial piece in the form of a video, with a heavy influence from what Polygon has been doing in the last few months. I've really been admiring their work, and I've been wanting to do something like this in between reviews for a very long time now, but hopefully you guys enjoy it. Thank you all very much for watching and hope you guys have a great day, and I'll see you all in the next one.